Hi, I'm Rachel Hucknall. I'm the Operations Director for the UK. This is our Redditch Kidney Treatment Centre. We opened on the 30th of March 2016. Welcome. So as you can see, we're here at the Redditch Kidney Treatment Centre. This centre opened on the 30th of March 2016. We've started it on an industrial area, which some people may think is a little bit unusual for a dialysis unit. However, we've found that they've been really successful. There are great transport links. The warehouses that we've converted have been great. They're nice and square. We can fit them out beautifully into a dialysis unit, as you'll see shortly. So this is Angie. Angie's one of our patients, and this is day 3 of dialysing with us here at Diaverum. Can you just tell us what you think about the new clinic, Angie?
It's really, really nice. Everything is brand spanking new, obviously, but it's just so comfortable. There's plenty of space. It's bright and airy, and everybody's really friendly. So I can't think of anything to fault, really. There's nothing bad to say about the place.
Okay, and how are you finding your Wi-Fi and your TV?
Easy. Wi-Fi, you just click on and it just takes you straight to the free Wi-Fi.
Brilliant.
And the TVs are brilliant. To have one of your own is a bonus.
Brilliant.
It's so nice.
And so how did you find moving from your old clinic to this clinic?
It was easy. All I did was I went into Kidderminster on Monday and then just came straight here on the Wednesday. I didn't have to worry about anything. It was all taken care of. I came in on Wednesday morning for my first session last week and everything was ready.
Good.
I just sat in the chair and got on with it.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It
Like,
was
it was
nice.
very
It was
tranquil,
lovely.
I think,
Yes.
last week.
It's all nice. It's very relaxed. It's very sort of chilled.
Yeah.
There's no stress or pressure or anything like that. It's really, comfortable.
And what's the location like for you? Because obviously it's an industrial area, and some people think, well, that's a bit of a strange place to have a dialysis unit. But what?
No, I don't think so. It's easy to get to.
Yeah.
There's good bus links. It's not as far to here as it was to Kidderminster.
Good.
So that alone for me cuts about 45 minutes off my journey every day. So the location of it is brilliant.
Good.
Because it's easy to get to. There's parking outside the door. There's no complications at all.
Good.
No
Good.
complications.
Good. So your first impressions of
Love it.
working with us? Good.
Love it.
Fabulous.
I
Thank you.
can't think of anything negative to say.
Good.
Off the reception area, we've got these beautiful consulting rooms. We've got 4 in this clinic, and as you can see, they're set up so that we can run outpatient clinics in here. So whether they be renal outpatient clinics or diabetes clinics, we could even convert one to a counselling room for mental health services, should we need to. That would all be discussed and agreed with University Hospitals Birmingham, who we work really closely with. You'll notice as well in the reception area that there is a window through to the clinic manager's office. And that's something that patients told us was really important, because they didn't like clinics where the clinic manager was never to be seen or was in an office tucked away around the corner. So what we've done is made sure that in all our new clinics, patients can see if the clinic manager's in, and there's dual access from the waiting area and from the clinical treatment area. Further up the corridor, we have the staff room. We've again learnt from building our other units to put in a large double height fridge for the staff to put their sandwiches in, and plenty of space for them to sit and have their lunch or to sit and relax.
So Tracy, you've been on dialysis a couple of years now, haven't you? And this is similar to Angie. This is day 3 dialysing with us. So what are your thoughts about your new clinic?
It was just natural to come here because it's closer to home and saves on the journey of travelling, and it was something I always wanted to do, was come to a dialysis unit closer to my home, and when the chance to come here came up, I snapped at it.
Brilliant. And what are your first impressions of it then?
Love it. It's so friendly, laid back. It's got loads of room. It's all already been said. And it's just, everything about it is right.
Did you come to one of the open days we had before?
Yeah.
And
Came to the open day and loved the place straight away.
Good, good. And how's the tea and biscuits? That's the most important
The tea and
thing.
biscuits are the best ever. The tea is brilliant.
Okay.
Biscuits are top drawer.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tracy.
Okay.
And again, one of the things that patients have asked us to do is to provide a facility so that they can see their nurses who's looking after them, and so that the nurses can see the patients. So there is a very high nurses base at the end of every bay, so that each nurse can be very visible to their patients, and so that the patients can be visible to the nurse. It stops nurses congregating around the nurse's base, which is again something that patients said they didn't particularly like. They wanted to see their nurse and they wanted them to be more visible and more accessible. So the nurse's base here is quite small, but the individual nurse stations are where most of the documentation is done. You'll see from these screens as well that we can access the Trust's IT systems as well. So we have an automatic flow of data through for pathology results, and that's something that's really important in terms of making sure that we've got all the relevant information to provide the best possible care to the patients.